Aquarius, hello there, my beautiful friends. We're going to do your general tarot reading for mid-December 2022. Thank you so much for joining me today. You know I appreciate each and every single one of you beautiful people out there. So let's get right down to business as always and start you off with an oracle card just so we could dip our toes in the energy and see what's going on for my lovely Aquarians. I hope you're all doing fabulous. I'm sure you are. So let's get it going, my guides. Talk to me. What do we got for Aquarius here? And yeah, we're just going to take a real quick look at this first card, then we'll get into the full tarot reading itself. And then at the very end, I'll pull you a bonus card from the Shadowland Tarot, just to see what might be in the shadows or what shadow work you can lean in on, which is always intriguing. But let's get it going here, my gods. Talk to me. What do we got for Aquarius, please? Let's get this nice and quick for my friends. The deck has been being a little particular in the last few readings. There we go. That one popped out quick. Okay, so we have our good friend, the Little Mermaid, Ariel herself. So this is a big card that could be representing looking towards the future. There's a lot of energies mixed in with this card. It's not just about the movie itself. Now, before we fully dive into that, if you're new here, I'll be speaking about the December subscriber surprise towards the end, so you might want to check that out. Also, if you could kindly illuminate that like button by tapping it right on its third eye, you know I'd greatly appreciate it. But into the reading, enough of the promo. Have a look here at our friend. So just like the movie, surrounded by that beauty under the sea, right? If you've seen the movie like I have 500 million times, you know what the themes are. Somebody who's looking towards the future. There's tons of imagination here. And I will just say that throughout like all the readings I've done today, there's been a heavy mental focus and action through all of them. So a lot of people, their minds are going. But when I see Ariel, I think of somebody who's looking towards the future, what they want to do, where they want to go, what they want to see. That's a big vibe here. But the head could literally just be in the clouds when she shows up, okay? Not just thinking about what you're going to do in the future, like what's coming down the pipeline. You could just be thinking. Like your thoughts could be going very quick. So let's get into tarot. I always say with that first card, it doesn't make or break the whole reading. It's just a footnote for us. And I'm going to get you 3 of these in the upright before we get that intuitive, juicy stuff going. So let's shuffle it up for Aquarius here, please. See what's up for my friends. So last week's reading was titled An Explosive Talk. All right, so whether that was a good explosive talk like nice news or something that got a little out of hand, it was very fiery, the energy. Not just the communication energy. I'd say the reading itself for Aquarius had a lot of fire energy. So we're going to see what we have for you this week, right? You know, I always say it's not one size fits all. It's all very personal. So you just take this how it hits for you, okay? So there's a lot of Aquariuses out there, and we could be seeing your energy or somebody you're connected to. So let's get 3. Let's get 3 for Aquarius, please. Thank you. We're getting closer and closer to Aquarius season. We have the Hermit in position number 1, big Virgo energy starting us off. Okay. I feel like I've been seeing him in recent weeks for you guys. Okay, we got the 2 of Pentacles in position number 2. Yeah, this is going to be a layered one. I mean, every Aquarius reading is, I'd have to say that. But we're going to get you one more. What do we got for Aquarius, please? Okay, Ace of Swords. So interesting that we have the Sword of Truth right here on the back end. So we're going to have to talk about these. I'll go through them real quick, give you some of the classical meanings and archetypes before we get down to the juicy, intuitive stuff. Position number 1, we do have the Hermit. Like I said, this is big Virgo type of energy. So you might be connected to one. Some of you might just be in hermit mode for whatever reason, laying low, laying back. This card could represent communication issues sometimes, so maybe you're having a hard time communicating yourself to somebody, or there could just be big communication issues in general, right? Or a wall stopping you and someone else from communicating freely with this. Now, the positives of this card, it is very wise. It is very tapped in spiritual. There's a strong connection spiritually with the Hermit. But the darker side of it is it's a bit antisocial, clamped down, and just isolated. It could be lonely sometimes as well. So we're just going to put that Hermit right there. I do say in its like roughest case scenario, the Hermit could represent the dark night of the soul, where Spirit's putting you through a lot of challenges to like pressurize you to turn you into a diamond. But in position number 2, we do have the 2 of Pentacles. Okay, all 2s in tarot could represent being at a crossroads of sorts, right? being at a point of making a decision, making a choice. Twos in tarot can represent partnerships and connections, okay? So we're going to want to clarify this. Generally, the Two of Pentacles does speak about work or money-related things. It's a harmonious type of card, very similar to Libra energy when I see it. I know Libra isn't an earth sign, but when I see the Two of Pentacles, I think of that balance type of scale. So it could represent harmony. So we're really going to want to clarify that just to see how hectic things might be or how calm things are becoming. Moving to the back end of the spread, we have the Sword of Truth, the Ace of Swords. Now, all aces are opportunities, right? This is a big card that is a harbinger of new. When I see the Ace of Swords, it has a harsh side to it as well because this is an instrument of war. This could represent cutting certain things out of your life. This could represent seeing something honestly, clearly, very sharp type of energy. It could be a sharp mind, and it could be communication, so letting someone have it, especially when we have a card like the Hermit where it's like somebody holding back. Boom, you're letting someone have it, just like the explosive talk we had last week. But I always say all the swords to me have a level of seriousness to them. So I really want to clarify this Ace of Swords to see what it's about. Whether it's you seeing things clearly or you trying to find a motive with something that could possibly be it. We're just going to have to see what's up. So let's dive deeper on all of it, Aquarius. Let's jump in and clarify. Okay, let's get a good shuffle here for my Aquarians, my guides. Yes, my friends, this is where I go intuitive with the message, which means I just tell you how it feels to me. So feel free to do further research or rely on your base knowledge of tarot, because as you know, every single reading is about the reader's interpretation, and I'm just giving you mine. Let's see what's up with that Hermit. Okay, we're not ready for you yet. And then, yeah, if you know how to read tarot yourself, if you're a reader, please feel free to play along. That's why this box is here. If you're feeling any messages that you want to give to Aquarius, you could drop it down in the comments. I don't mind at all. You won't be stepping on my toes. So Hermit time, what's up with that? That's the complete opposite of the reading we had last week, I'll tell you already. Explosive talk to Hermit, what's going on here? Thank you. Sun, yeah. Yeah, this is somebody really trying to like rest, recuperate, gather themselves for whatever reason. This is somebody who needs some like quiet time for their mental and emotional well-being. A lot of you could just be in that mode where you're personally putting yourself into Hermit mode just to regain some semblance of balance, like I was seeing with that Two of Pentacles. But the Sun is the happiest card in the whole entire deck. Now, for some of you, that could represent a Leo, but when I see the Sun, this could be realizations that you've had recently or revelations that may have happened, especially with a dark card like the Hermit. So a lot of you could be having realizations, revelations, of course. But when I see the Sun underneath the Hermit, this is somebody trying to watch out for their own well-being. Like, okay, I need to just get my head straight. I need to get everything together. So if you've been having issues with someone and they're in Hermit mode, they're not being too communicative, it could be because they're just trying to watch out for their own mental, emotional well-being. That's a vibe I'm picking up here. Okay, so if there is somebody that, let's see how the rest of it plays out. But this is somebody trying to regain that. And yeah, once again, the revelations, realizations, that could be big with the Sun. Let's see how the rest of this plays out. Somebody doing some soul searching. A lot of you could be in soul search mode. So why is the Two of Pentacles here? I really want to get over to that Ace of Swords. Thank you. Yeah, recovery. There is some sort of recovery necessary, or somebody like really trying to go through one. We have the Six of Cups in reverse underneath the Two of Pentacles. Somebody trying to find their footing. Somebody trying to find their balance, trying to find their way. Like, listen, it might take some time, but everything will be okay eventually. Now, when I see the Six of Cups in reverse, especially under a Two, a card of partnerships, you might be having issues with those that you're closely connected to. Any interpersonal relationship, it could be a little bit rocky when we have this stuff going on. So you might not be seeing eye to eye with somebody that you're connected to. But the Two of Pentacles with the Six of Cups in reverse is just telling me like somebody trying to catch their footing, catch their bearings, recover, recuperate. So there could be somebody that's hurting quite a bit here when we have like all this. Someone you're connected to could really be going through it, could really be hurting, and they're just trying to process. That's a big vibe I'm picking up here in the main part of this spread. Now, I do want to get over to that Ace of Swords because it's been staring me down since the very beginning, but I'll show you these cards up together. So just be forewarned that in the coming days and weeks, you might be having little issues with your interpersonal relationships of all different kinds. Okay, just not seeing eye to eye. But let's put that down. We're going to go in on this Ace of Swords. See what that's about. Thank you. Okay, try to line these cards up. Okay, so why is that Ace of Swords here? Then we'll do our recap before we get the shadow card. And I feel like for a lot of you Aquariuses out there, like this isn't necessarily all your energy. And another vibe I've been getting is like people mirroring each other too. That's another vibe. Yeah. Yeah. All right, we got the Eight of Swords here underneath this Ace of Swords. This is somebody who's like, somebody might be like a wreck mentally. This is somebody who's like, even if they're not showing it, like they're not showing it on the outside, like intuitively, this is just telling me that somebody is going through some serious issues right here. This is someone going through some serious problems, or like mentally, they're just scatterbrained. Like there's so much going on in their mind, going on in their head. It's just going nonstop. And I've been getting that through a lot of the different signs this week. I'd say the overall collective has a very active mind here. But this person right now is a prisoner of their own mind, and they have some issues that need to be dealt with for sure. Okay, with the Ace of Swords, the Eight of Swords, it's just trapped up in the mind. It's not giving me the nicest feeling. Yes, this could be nervousness, anxiety, all that stuff. So there might be someone you're connected to that's very much high-strung and nervous. But these are some serious issues I'm picking up here on the back end. The front end felt a little lighter, a little more optimistic, but when I got the Ace of Swords with the Eight of Swords, it feels a little more serious than I had initially thought. Okay, so let's go through and do a quick little recap here. And yeah, then we'll get into the shadow card, because this back end of the spread kind of hit me for a loop. But if you kindly look in the box, position number 1, we have the Hermit with the Sun card. So this could talk about revelations, realizations in this time, things that come up out of nowhere. But a big vibe I was picking up in these first two ones is that of like recovery, somebody retreating, pulling back for their own well-being, their mental, emotional, even physical well-being. This is somebody possibly doing soul searching as well. In the center, we have the Two of Pentacles with the Six of Cups in reverse, a card of soulmates, twin flames under here. There could be somebody you're very closely connected to that's having big issues, and we see it bleed over into the next one. But just know you might have issues in this time communicating with those that you're closest to, right? You might not be saying what you feel properly, or somebody might not be expressing themselves properly. So just know that's a little warning about any of your interpersonal relationships. On the back end, this is where it got a little knot in my throat. We have the Ace of Swords with the Eight of Swords in the upright, and this person is dealing with some serious issues or something serious in the mind, very nervous and anxious and just nonstop thoughts. So just know there might be someone that either needs your assistance, maybe you need some assistance in this time. No judgment here, but the Ace of Swords and the Eight of Swords, it's just like frantic almost. It's giving me frantic vibes. So please take a screenshot of that. I'm going to get you one shadow card. That was rough, okay? But do I feel like it's permanent? No. Like sword energy, even though it can be harsh and serious, isn't permanent. It's fleeting. So I'm going to get you one shadow card here, Aquarius. Let's see what's in there. And now that I mention it, like issues or somebody having issues, like the reading 2 weeks ago was literally titled They Have Issues. And it's showing up again. So let's just get one shadow card. Thank you. All right, Three of Cups. So this is somebody either like overindulging in something, like if you have an issue or past issues with substance, or this could be someone you're connected to that has issues with substance. When we have the Three of Cups, that's something that really needs to be watched out for in this time, because usually that's a happy-go-lucky, partying, merry type of card, the Three of Cups. But remember, we're looking at the shadow side inverse of this, and that is overconsumption. There could be someone that you are very closely tied to that is prone to overconsumption or too many pleasures of the flesh. That there needs to be warning signs, especially in this time, about overdoing it with any of that. Now, if that doesn't hit for you, this could also be a shadow about somebody trying to balance their optimism and pessimism. In the shadows, the Three of Cups could represent somebody that's a little pessimistic, not seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. So in this time, do that soul searching if necessary. But Aquarius, that's what I got for you, my beautiful, gorgeous friends. Don't click away just yet, though. I'm going to give you the details of the December subscriber surprise. If you got your name in for the November subscriber surprise, the winners will be announced after the Fire Air readings this week. But for December, I'm giving away 2 copies of the beautiful Tarot in Wonderland. This is the deck I used in this week's reading. So if you'd like to get your name in for this, 2 simple things, as always, my friends. First, you must be subscribed. Second, let me know down in the comments which tarot card makes you happiest when you see it. You'll be entered to win, and at the end of December, I will put the winners in my community tab. As always, my friends, much love to you, and I'll see you next time.